Welcome back to Trojan TV. I'm Aiden.
And I'm Ford.
Today we'll have an exciting classroom spotlight with Mrs. Isabel.
Plus, we'll be showing you how to vote for the Ugly Holiday Sweater Contest participants.
But first, let's head over to Harrison with sports.
I'm Harrison with your Trojan TV Sports Update. Monday night had some intense action in our 4 and 5 o'clock games. The first game was the EMS Reed team taking on West. The Trojans kept the lead in the first half through the game was tight, but during the third quarter, the Titans pulled ahead, giving them an 18-16 lead. And the fourth was a battle of shots with the Trojans falling behind and losing by a point. The final score was 24-25. The second game Monday night was a matchup of the year, with both Colonial and Bordeaux's black tier teams facing off. During the first quarter, the gold team, Coach Bordeaux, took a small edge, holding an 11-10 lead going into the second. Finishing the half, they held back to only 2 buckets and pushing the lead to 19-14. In the third quarter, both teams had a huge burst of scoring, and the black team, Coach Colonial, had a new purpose, pushing ahead 28-27. But errors in the fourth let Coach Bordeaux's gold team pull away with the win. The final score was 34-28. Tune in to more thrilling games live on our YouTube channel, Trojan TV East, on Mondays and Wednesdays. Back to you guys.
Girls basketball registration is underway. The cost is $125 until Thursday, December 21st, or $150 if registered after. Reduced fees are available for those who qualify for free or reduced meals. See the LEAP website for more information and registration. Get your yearbook ordered today. The last date of pre-purchase and save $10 is December 31st. Visit our EMS homepage and select the yearbook order link to secure your copy.
Does buying your yearbook before December 31st save you tons of money? Does running get you in shape? Does buying your yearbook before December 31st save you tons of money? Does turning your homework on time give you good grades? Mr. Howard, I finished all my homework.
All right, let's see it.
Does buying your yearbook before December 31st save you tons of money? Does yelling get your point across?
The chocolate chip cookies are way better! The M&M cookies are way better! This conversation's over. I'm never talking to you again. Same here!
Does watching this ad make you want to buy your yearbook?
The 10th annual East Middle School Talent Show will be here soon. The performance will be held mid-March, prior to spring break, and auditions will begin in February, so now's the time to put your act together, practice, and prepare. See Mrs. Washburn in room 805 if you have any questions. After a full day of school on December 21st, we will begin Christmas break. School will resume on Tuesday, January 2nd. For this week's Classroom Spotlight, we took a look into Miss Isabel's choir class, who are making and performing dramatic skits.
For this week's Classroom Spotlight, we caught up with Mrs. Bell's choir classes creating skits.
The assignment is to push the kids to kind of put themselves out there. When we're performing on stage, we have to perform with confidence and feel like a team. And so by putting them in a situation where they are creating something and adding movement and acting, I'm pushing them a step further than I have in other projects we've done.
I like this project because it showed a lot of teamwork in it.
We were able to make our own songs, and then we were actually able to like choreograph them ourselves.
I have done this in previous years, but I don't do it every year. It kind of depends upon the group. We've had some other activities that have put them in front of the class and had them perform, and they did so well and moved along so quickly that we were able to fit this one in as well.
Mrs. Ebell says that students learn lots of skills from this assignment.
I learned from this assignment it's not just one person that goes into the work, it's many people.
I learned that you have to use like your creativity to come up with the songs, because you can only really use like the background and like the beat to it.
This has been Grace and Christian reporting for Trojan TV.
Thanks, guys. 8th graders, don't forget to sign up for the Washington, D.C. trip. there are very few spots left. You have the opportunity to spend 4 nights in Washington, D.C. during May with other trip-goers. Colin caught up with Miss Mackey to get some exciting news for the D.C. trip-goers.
Hi, I'm here with Mrs. Mackey to learn more exciting news on the upcoming Washington, D.C. trip.
All right, yeah, we have some great news. We've been accepted to get some passes to the National Smithsonian African American Museum. That's a new museum that just opened last year, and it's been so wildly popular that it has like a year-long waiting list to get in. And so to get like 40 kids in at one time is pretty difficult. And I learned last Friday that we were accepted. We had to like enter a lottery system, and I had like this kind of open window opportunity to get them really quickly, and we were able to do that.
So if you're a student still out there who wants to go on the trip, what should you be doing?
So yeah, I definitely want to see some more kids join us. We've got like 37, I think, and we want to round out around 40. So if you are still interested in the trip, come see me. We've got packets of information. The deadline to close out on the trip is going to be a little bit after January, so you're going to want to get going on that. And again, it's an amazing opportunity. We actually go for 4 days this year instead of 3. And in addition to seeing all the other sites you already knew about that are there, we're also going to get into that amazing new museum. So come see me if you have questions.
This has been Colin reporting for Trojan TV.
Tutoring in math and language arts is available for all grades after school on Mondays and Wednesdays. All parents received an email with more information and a sign-up link. You can also see your counselor for more information. Locker cleanout will start on December 18th for 7th graders and continue for 6th graders on December 20th, finishing off with 8th graders on December 21st. Now it's time to vote for your favorite holiday ugly sweater. Here's how. Take a look at our slideshow and write down your favorite sweater for each category, then vote as a class and have your teacher fill out the form sent via email. Then, winners for each category will be presented on our December 20th Trojan TV. Well, that concludes this episode of Trojan TV.
You can find all our videos on our YouTube channel, Trojan TV East, and follow our DMC staff on Instagram and Facebook at EastDMC, and check out our extended news and feature coverage on our website, The Link.
Have a great weekend, Trojans.
Bye!
Be sure to visit our website, The Link, at thelinkems.net, where you can check out news and feature stories from our EMS press and DMC staffs. Check out additional content like yearbook photography, social media updates, and more. Have fun exploring our website.
Common Good Bakery, handcrafted on purpose, 14th Street, Traverse City.